Hier, les mouettes se sont déplacées en amont pour fêter le printemps. Aujourd'hui, le sumac mûr tombe à terre.
Hey Portia,
Hi.
how you doing?
How are you?
Good.
This is Scott.
Hey Scott,
Hi, I'm
nice
Scott.
to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
Come on in. I was just starting to make this sumac drink here. But you brought some stuff to make as well?
Yeah, you know, I'm doing this project at the Lynden Sculpture
ليندن
Garden.
هي أرض خصبة. ويلسون تليانا بي شاكستي بتون توم كاريد كاثرين كوربن and بونزا سوشيتي.
That another artist, Fo Wilson, had done. That was called Eliza's Cabinet of Curiosities a couple years ago. And so we've morphed Eliza to become Lizzie. So I'm going to cook dishes that Lizzie might have put up at this time of year to celebrate her newfound home in Milwaukee, where she really a living, breathing person, and to talk about putting food by that she will keep through the fall into the winter. Mm-hmm. And so one of the things I wanted to do with you is to make a watermelon pickle.
Well,
now, I've never had fresh sumac. Will you tell me a little bit how you found it? Did you grow it?
No, this sumac grows wild all over the region here, so it's really easy to find. And to be honest, I've actually never made this before. It's kind of an experiment, but I've heard about it from my mom actually.
So we created a response to the cabinet. I created the binary character based on my great aunt, Lizzie, and she lived in the 19th century, first generation after slavery, lived in South Carolina, and is a Gullah woman. So everything I grew in the garden referenced South Carolina.
What kind of things did you grow?
Actually, one of the things is peanuts.
That can grow here.
Oh yeah, I'm also growing hibiscus in the garden.
You are?
We'll see how it does because it's getting cold. So I'm just gonna use a knife like this so I know that I've connected. I want to get rid of as much fruit as possible because that can make it go sour. And then I don't want to take away too much of the green skin because that's what I want. Obviously, we're looking at something that was a way to use a discard because I would normally just throw this away if we were getting watermelon.
So you're kind of using every part of the watermelon. This one doesn't have seeds, but if it had seeds, would there be something they would do with that too?
Well, you know, actually, it's very interesting you say that because there is a melon seed or a goosey is used in many things in West Africa, either pulverized as a thickener or a way to make sauces. And so you could take the seed, if it had seeds, dry them, and use those as well. All the recipes I had found that were all historic used alum, which I had to go to old school pharmacy to get alum, which is a, I guess that men used to use it when you get cuts when you're shaving.
It's funny, I think I used to have a stick of that stuff.
Exactly. It's like
you get a little cut. And
exactly. It's just like a stick.
It's amazing. It works.
It works really well.
Yeah.
And so you would boil to soften, which was interesting, to soften the rind. You would boil it with alum. And especially when because if it's the big watermelon, it's going to be maybe 1/2 to 3/4 inch thick. Whereas this one that's small should not be a big deal to work with. The beauty of it, when it's made well, it still has texture, and so I think that becomes your aesthetic pleasure of the chewing. Or
you want a little crunchiness.
That's what I would want.
Yeah,
that's my thought. This is where you become the chef. You can say, I want less or more sugar. I want less or more vinegar.
If it was my preference, I would probably go more sour and less sweet.
For you, more sour and less sweet. I don't mind sour.
ខ្ញុំឆ្ងល់ថារសជាតិសំណប់របស់នាងរស់គឺជាអ្វី
I made this lunch, we ate together, but we used it as a vehicle to talk about memory and nostalgia. All of these people, for the most part, were from the deep south, through Arkansas, Alabama, Mississippi. And I say all that to say, I'm sure that if I serve sour pickle. Bunch of the old school. So I was like, what is this?
All right. So yeah, you gotta.
But I want to stick with your thought. We're gonna stick in sound.
Well, I don't want to tell you what.
No, you're cool. It's good. I'm just sharing my thought about what could happen.
Ich frage mich, ob Fatame einen süßen oder sauren Gaumen bevorzugt.
So I have chili pods, I have allspice, I have cloves, I have bay leaf, I have nutmeg, I have star anise. If you asked me the drink, I would probably stick towards something like cinnamon, star anise, and maybe either the cloves or the allspice. Yeah, think about a more savory Kool-Aid. You know, and a colleague of mine, Adrian Miller, had made an argument in a book he wrote that he thinks that red drink as a concept is an African drink, and that maybe Kool-Aid comes out of these red drinks. So here, taste this and see if you like that acidity, or do you want it sweeter?
That seems pretty good to me.
Yeah, it's fine with me too.
So we were talking about grits as an example. They put sugar in their grits. My family would use gravy and it would be a savory grits, like shrimp and gravy over grits.
Pikant für ein geschmeidiges Fell.
You ready for the ginger? Or?
Yeah.
So you just put a bunch of hibiscus?
So I put in 2 cups of water, approximately a cup of sugar, and a little bit more than a cup of the hibiscus leaves. Cinnamon stick, I'm going to put in 2. I'm going to put in 1 star anise. At Lynden, and I think, help me out, Portia, was it 2016 that Fo did her project? So I'm going to go with that as a yes. You're going to correct me when you're done. She made this cabin that's Eliza's Cabinet of Curiosities that on the exterior looks like a slave cabin, but the interior is Afrofuturist and has everything from wallpaper that's Emancipation Proclamation and images of Muhammad Ali and Jack Johnson and Princess Leia from Star Wars. So really,
Bucătăria Milwaukee ar trebui să găzduiască o petrecere la Lynden. Tema ar putea fi sanctuar.
So when I spent time in West Africa in Senegal, the woman of the house, the mother of the house, decided that my children would drink sorrel instead, bisap. So we drank bisap, which is this very thing, hibiscus, every day.
Wow.
You ready, girl?
I'm ready.
You ready, guy?
Ready. Cheers.
Okay,
Ashe.
cheers, ashe.
Ashe.
À la beauté des mouettes en vol.
I'm down. Red drink for me.
That's really good.
The best
Refreshing.
red Kool-Aid I've ever had.
Now, of course, in my mother's family from Barbados, this is a Christmas drink, and it would be heavily laced with rum.
Okay.
Let's just do one more taste. It looks, you can see that it's gotten translucent, so it seems like we've gotten penetration.
Beautiful. It's really beautiful.
But taste it.
I have to try doing this next year.
I'm
not
glad
this
that
year.
we came together, and it's not very sugary sweet. There is some sweetness, but it's got a savor. It really is coming off as a
I
savory
like the
pickle.
spice.
Yeah, it's got a
spiciness to it.
Yeah.
Here is the sumac.
Oh yeah, let's taste.
Oh, it's beautiful.
What was your ratio of water to?
I really
Roughly.
just winged it. Probably.
Improviser et s'adapter comme mes oiseaux préférés.
But you guys need to be on your way to get
Yeah,
to
I've got to start cooking for the Sunday's meal, and
Yeah.
the Fo who built the cabin is coming to enjoy this supper with us, which is an honor to both of us to have
Wow, that's
her
great.
participate in this project that we have been able to do because of what she created.
Right.
So that's a nice circle, closing the circle, squaring the circle.
Thank you.
Thanks so much.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. It's good to see you.
Yeah.
Will you ever edit us out? Saying those things?
No, I just think it's good as a
You can't
week
find
for
it.
I mean, this is weird. So I want to. Okay,